What do y'all think about these new Magpul glasses? I love them. We got a 1.79 first shot, 2.01 overall, and a 0.22 split. I'm gonna have to get a better look at that one to see if that's an A-zone hit. Stand by. Neither shot was an A-zone hit. Got a little too wild on that one, I can tell, because my split time was really fast for the given distance, and my first shot was 1.79. So that tells me that I was just simply going faster than what I have the ability to do. So let's try and wrangle it in and be a little more accurate. I'm really nervous about that one. I've got so much tape all over my target I can't see my hits. I really hope I got this one, because I got a 1.74 first shot, a 1.94 overall, and a 0.20 split. So if I made both of those in the A zone, I will feel ecstatic. Stand by. I dropped one just outside the A zone, which would be on these older USPSA targets, which would be a B. A C. Whatever. It's just outside the A zone. That's the only one that really matters to me. I'm not a sport shooter. I use the sport shooting techniques to get better at shooting. Times were good. That one didn't fall off the rails as bad, just outside the A zone. So we'll see if we can get another run. We get them inside. And so all our par times are within what we're given, and they're in the A zone. So let's see if we can do that. I highly doubt I did any good on that one, because that was real fast. I got a 1.68 first shot, I got a 1.89 overall, and a 0.21 split. Stand by. Same thing, once again, dropped one of my shots. I put one in the C zone just outside the A zone. First shot, dead on A zone hit. The other one just to the left. So I think what I'm doing is, and Ben kind of talks about that in his book, is whenever I press out, I get my first shot, and then I'm trying to rush the gun back down, and when I'm doing that, I'm causing the gun to go left. But he does talk about this in the drill, is that by the time you get to 15 yards, the percentage drops to 80%, and I'm not exactly sure what that means, but like at 5 yards, I can give you an example. At 5 yards, you should be able to hit that 95% of the time A zone. By the time you get back to 15 yards, he's got the percentage of points per hit at like 75 or 80%. So I'm not doing terrible, because I got a 0.21 split and 1.68 first shot, 1.89 overall. So I feel a little better about this now that I'm starting to figure out what these split times feel like. We'll take a break, and we'll try another one. All right, so here's where we're at. I've been working on this drill for about 35 minutes or so. It's the 2 at 25 drill. Man, okay, so what's happening is I've been recording my decent strings, and what I mean by that is there's some strings that I do that are just absolute garbage, and I know that I can do better. So I make notes on the ones that I miss terribly, but I scratch those, and I try to refine it so that I can get a decent benchmark, because I know that I can do better. I've gotten it down, like that last run was, first shot was 1.78, overall time 2.05, and my split time was 0.27. That split time is a little faster than it should have been, and I pulled one of my shots, and that's what's happening is, you know, he gives you a par time of 2 seconds for 2 shots at 20 yards. So you got to have a fast first shot, and then your follow-up shot needs to be also pretty quick, but he allows for like 0.35 seconds on your split time for your par split time at 25 yards. So I'm rushing my split time, and what I should be doing is going faster on my draw, because of my A zone. I'm hitting A zone on my draw, and then I'm pulling my second shot, trying to rush the second shot and pulling it. So I need to ease up and find a really good front sight focus, let it settle back down in the V notch in the rear sight, and then pull my shot off, instead of just jerking the trigger back, trying to rush it to beat that par time. I need to speed up my draw so that I have more cushion on the backside for my split. So I'll set the camera up, because I kind of want to see what I'm doing and how I look shooting at 25 yards, because your body, you do some weird things as you start moving increasing distance, or I just want to make sure that my mechanics are still good. This whole purpose of all this is just a video journal, if you will, to show progress and help me keep notes on what I'm doing. So we'll set the camera up and see what we got. Hopefully I won't shoot the camera. Two at 25 yards. Still behind par. Got a 2.18 overall. We got a 1.73 first shot. Need to speed that up a little bit, and my split time was 0.45, so it was a little slow. Let's go check our hits. And I pulled the follow-up shot. So on this run, I'm going to really try hard to make a conscious effort to get that second shot in the A zone, because my first shot's in the A zone pretty much every single time. So let's see if I can consciously make the effort to not muscle the gun down in recoil and let the gun settle back down in the front sight, rest in the rear notch. That was a pretty slow split time, but my first shot was 1.68. Overall time 2.24. Let me go see if that conscious effort paid off, and see if I kept my follow-up shot in the A zone. That was terrible shooting. I got 2 mics on that, so try it again. I think putting too much thought into this is not natural. So, but I got a first shot time 1.73, overall time 2.26, and a split time of 0.53. Let me go see, check to see if we made our A hits. I doubt it. Stand by. That last string was garbage as well.